Hello, my Virgo loved ones. This is the Soulmate Journey Empath, and we're here with your June 2019 Soulmate Journey reading. How are you, my lovely Virgos? I typically do my pre-shuffle off camera, and then I'll go ahead and start and actually shuffle specifically for you and your messages. But as I was pre-shuffling my clarifier deck, the Gilded Tarot, I realized I read the energies of the cards. I don't tend to typically read inverted cards. I feel like what's surrounding will clarify the message that the card has in that position. And so I'm pretty meticulous about making sure that my cards face the right direction. Just like the cash in my wallet has to go from largest denomination in the back to smallest in the front. And they all have to be facing the same direction, right side up. My Venus is in Virgo, so I get some of that perfectionism. And I just had to stop while I was shuffling the clarifiers, Virgo, because they were going two different directions. And I knew for you, of all people, loves, that just was not going to do. So I just thought that I would share that little synchronicity with you. And I just get this feeling as I'm doing this, like, Virgos, you're looking at a situation, loved ones, and you're like, this will not do. This will not do. And it's irritating you. It's like it's like the thorn in the lion's paw, right? You could be getting so much done. You could be accomplishing so much and making tangible progress toward whatever you're working on. But there is something that you just cannot bring order to. Just like I was having a difficult time bringing order to this deck. For you of all people, Virgo, it should come easily, right? Well, sometimes that's just not the case when we're dealing with universal energies. So there may be a significant lesson for you going on. It may look like something mundane and meaningless, but there's a lesson behind it. So for other signs, in my meditation, I've envisioned the color orange for sacral chakra work. I don't get that impression so much with you, Virgo, not for this month. And so if there is unresolved past trauma, scars, disappointments, regrets that you're holding in that chakra, then I encourage you to take this opportunity to really get that work done so that you can balance what is above, and methodically approach things, which is something that you are very, very good at. All right, now see, those soul cards are just fine. So there's something going on in the energies and the general message for you, my lovely Virgos, and we'll get to the bottom of that and see what that is. All right. So for our readings, we will be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for your energies, Virgo, here on the right. We'll also be using that deck for the energies of the person that you may be dealing with this month on the left-hand side. And we'll go ahead and do 3 cards each for that. Then we'll do another 3 cards underneath that are specific messages about the work that you're doing on your soulmate journey this month. We'll then clarify those with 3 for each of you of the Gilded Tarot to get more specifics. Sometimes we can get synchronous messages that are a repeat of something that we've already seen, and that's universe is really trying to tell us this is where you're at. This is what you need to work on. And finally, we'll be using the Journey of Love Oracle cards to come up with the soulmate messages for you, my loved one, Virgos, and for whoever you may be dealing with in this month, June 2019. If you're coming to this video or this channel at a time other than June 2019, please realize that the work we do in our soul contracts is individual and relative. And so if you are not guided to view this video for June of 2019, then you're guided to it at the right moment for when you are ready to receive these messages. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. What is Virgo's energy on their soulmate journey, June 2019? What is Virgo's energy on their soulmate journey, June 2019? What is Virgo's energy on their soulmate journey, June 2019? All right. First card out, we have Destiny, or the Wheel of Fortune. So everything is cyclical. Everything is cyclical. You're coming to the end of some kind of cycle, Virgo loved ones. But there's a lot of love, right? Look at the pinks and the greens and the hands up to the heart. I would say, Virgo loved ones, that this has been a very productive cycle for you in terms of the lessons that you've been receiving on an emotional level. It's a cycle that is coming to completion, that is leaving you feeling emotionally fulfilled with yourself and by extension with others. So, what are other energies that Virgo is bringing to their soulmate journey for June 2019? Energies Virgo is bringing to their soulmate journey, June 2019. Energies Virgo is bringing to their soulmate journey, June 2019. Energies that Virgo is bringing to their soulmate journey, June 2019. And we have patience. In traditional tarot, this is the Temperance card. Big cycles, big lessons coming to you. And what did I say? Even in those mundane little things, like the cards aren't going the same way. Oh, I have to expend energy to go ahead and reshuffle them to get them back the way they want to go. Why couldn't it just go right the first time? Virgo, patience. Patience. Tend to the small things, because that's what you can control. These larger forces, they're beyond your scope right now. And if we focus our energy on tending what is in our control, excuse me, then we can make that material progress, right? But big stuff going on for you. Big stuff going on. Major arcana so far. One more card on Virgo's energies and their soulmate journey for June 2019. Virgo's energies on their soulmate journey for June 2019. Virgo's energies on their soulmate journey for June 2019. Virgo's energies. Oh my goodness. Huge things going on here. Balance, the Justice card. That goes very closely with this patience. Can you balance these elements? Can you balance yourself? The wheel balances. Those larger forces, those karmic lessons balance out. In order for you to be feeling their effect just a little bit less, you have to exercise patience and also work on this internal sense of balance. There are big karmic things happening for you this month, Virgo. Big, big, big. All right. What is the energy of the person that Virgo is dealing with in June 2019 on their soulmate journey? What are the energies? All right. And we have Solitude, the Hermit. That's you. That's you. Whoever you're dealing with is looking inside. They're retreating and being analytical, trying to be wise. They're almost to that point of the Wheel of Fortune. Not quite. They're maybe a step behind you or two. What else can we find out about the energies of the person that Virgo's dealing with? Seven of Pentacles energy, patience and planning. Patience is really, really difficult, especially when you're trying to manifest in the material, because you put in work, you put in work, you put in work. When is the return coming? That's why this message is patience and planning. The best that you can do is plan for it, right? So there's kind of similar lessons going on for both people this month, but in different contexts, Virgo. Let's get one more card on the energies of the person that Virgo's dealing with. And this flew out. Seven of Cups. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. There are a lot of choices. When it comes to emotional fulfillment for this person that you're dealing with, they're really looking into themselves to determine what is going to be the most spiritually, emotionally, and materially abundant choice that they can make. Did they choose wisely where they're putting in their patience and planning? So they're reflecting on these two issues. Well, there are just very large, like, lessons for you, Virgo loved ones. What is Virgo going to be working on their soulmate journey, June 2019? What will Virgo be working on with their soulmate energy, June 2019? What will Virgo be working on with their soulmate energies, June 2019, on their soulmate journey? What is Virgo working on? Oh, Four of Pentacles, firm foundation. Firm foundation. Also, I'd attract attention here. Oh, maybe a little bit of sacral chakra work there is to do. Karmically, there's a little bit of that left to do so that you have that firm foundation. And you're not really going to move forward until you can address this work and balance yourself. Be patient for what's to come. I know that's very, very hard. Virgo, you don't like surprises. All right. Oh, and we have another four of Cups. So 2 4s coming up for you. Foundational. You have that movement of the 3, and then you are evaluative at the 4. Emotionally, you're just bored. You're really bored right now, Virgo. Maybe this larger work, this universal work that you're doing is really taking you away from the personal, from feeling connected to others. All right. And pops right out the third 4 for you under balance, heart chakra. What are you not dealing with for yourself, Virgo? You've got some work to do here. You've got some work to do here. We have 2 chakral associations with the sacral and the heart. But 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. The recurring message here is that 4 is stable. And you're very, not materialistic, but you're great manifestors in the material, Virgo. And for your emotional well-being, for your emotional satisfaction, you need to feel that all those pentacles are lined up so that you have the material space in which to thrive and foster the heart and relationships. Let's get some information on the work that Virgo's person is doing in the month of June on their soulmate journey. What is Virgo's person doing in their work on their soulmate journey, June 2019? What work is Virgo's person doing? Oh, well, there we go. There's your 3 cards. Well, so first and foremost, there's our Empress card. There's our Empress card. Very earthy feminine association. There's nurturing. There's nurturing. But then underneath the patience and planning, we have this 8 of Swords energy, trapped in fear. Self-imposed psychological prison here. Just want to point that out. And let's see. Last, we have the 4 of Wands coming up. Foundation and achievement. Happy home. Happy partnership. Maybe children involved. Virgo, the person that you're dealing with, which you may or may not be in some kind of intimate relationship with, they're really reflecting on the choices they've made and the ways that they have invested all of their elements, psychological, emotional, passionate, creative, and material. Did they nurture those things? Did they make the right choice with the right person? And they're unsure. That's why they're seeking this solitude to reflect, to figure out if they're really on the right path, or maybe they haven't expended their energies in the right place. There's a little synchronicity here with these 4s. There's 2 7s for them too. So 7 is important. It's a little locked. It's a little shut down before that transformative energy of the 8. So a period of evaluation. But also, I'm thinking that this is somebody that you're already connected to. There's boredom. And perhaps your boredom and discontent is prompting the person you're dealing with to question, did I choose the right person? Do I have what it takes for my Virgo to be happy? Does my Virgo make me happy? Is this a fertile foundation that we have built? Let's get some soulmate energy messages for you, Virgo. What are soulmate messages for Virgo for June 2019? Soulmate messages for Virgo for June 2019. Soulmate messages for Virgo for June 2019. And we have number 64, sensual awakening. The 6 and 4 in numerology will add up to a 10. 10 reduces to 1. So some kind of new beginning. A sensual awakening. Virgo, not to say that you don't have a healthy sexuality, but you are very sensual, in touch with the senses. When I think of Virgo homes that I visited, the fine details of the fabrics, the pillows, the decorations, all of those things bring you richness and sensory delight. And there's something missing in this waiting with boredom, contentment, there's something that just really wants to be materially stimulated. Now, it may be that out of boredom and discontentment, and needing to do this heart work for these lessons, maybe you are not actively fostering your sensual or sexual side of your being. And I'll take us back to the illustration here. There's kind of some contrast, right? With these two swirls here, we have masculine and feminine energy, right? And so there needs to be a balancing of this. It awakens us to this higher frequency, this higher vibration, this purple. So get in touch with your sensual self, whether it's window shopping and just really touching those fabrics, those garments that really speak to you, those curtains, those pillows, food, bites of something unique with a lot of flavor profile, something that's not boring, something that is not vanilla. Virgo, you may be very set in your likes and dislikes, but don't lose sight of the beautiful sensuality that you can experience life with, and realize that something as special as switching it up and maybe cooking a new Indian food recipe for dinner could break you up a little bit from that boredom and that discontentment that comes from patience. You know, there's a stability, but you're so much of a perfectionist that accepting the stability is difficult for you. You are always looking for what else could be improved as you try to be your highest self. So don't forget to be in touch with your senses in June, Virgo loved ones. What is the soulmate message for the person that Virgo is dealing with? June 2019. What is the soulmate message for the person that Virgo is dealing with? June 2019. And there it is. Oh, beautiful. 33. God speaks. So this person, in this hermit mode that they're going through right now, they need to be open to messages from the divine. God, spirit, creator, the universe, however you choose to examine it from your perspective and worldview. There's something greater than just you or me or us together, right? And the person that you're dealing with is really going to be receiving those messages to help them figure out in this evaluative energy of the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, whether or not they did choose wisely. And perhaps if they don't come to the conclusion that they chose wisely, what lesson did this experience provide them with? And they really need that solitude to figure this out and to reground and be abundant. What is mutual energy for Virgo and the person that they're dealing with on their soulmate journey, June 2019? What is a shared energy? And we have beauty. 58 adds to 13, reduces to 4 in numerology. So there's another 4. Oh, shared energy. Firm foundations are beautiful. Oops. That one definitely wasn't a firm foundation, was it? Firm foundations are beautiful. 4 is beautiful energy. Find the beauty in it. This is also a very sensual card. for that joint energy. There is beauty in what you are going through right now, Virgo, for you and for the person that you're dealing with. There are lessons to be learned. And I see that we didn't clarify, and we have some really big issues going on here. I was checking the time thinking, wow, we've sure been moving fast. We have 6 more cards for you, Virgo loved ones. So getting caught up in the messages that I didn't methodically go through. I know. You're scolding me from wherever you are right now. Thank you. I'll take it. And I love you the same. Let's get some clarification for our Virgos on destiny and a firm foundation. And there's that 4 again. 4 wands. Materially and spiritually, this is a firm foundation. Some people, it may be bringing you these feelings of boredom and discontent, but loved one, there are some people who can search their whole lives, and because of the lessons that they are set out to learn on their karmic journey with this soul contract, they don't get to achieve this. They don't get to achieve this beautiful foundational energy, shared aligned passion. Also, there's the synchronicity with 1111 with that card. You're dealing with someone who is really meant to be in your life. Really meant to be in your life, no matter how boring you may feel that it is emotionally at times. What are ways that you can bring the spark back? By recognizing that you are truly blessed, and that this stability and the safety and comfort for you as a manifester is just absolutely beautiful. Patience and boredom. And we have a card right away. Queen of Pentacles. There's your energy, Virgo. You know, it may seem like there's a little bit of boredom and discontentment, but what can you do? You keep manifesting. You keep handling things, because you have this amazing grounded earth energy. You really, really do. And even if it's not always emotionally fulfilling, maybe you have a spouse that, or a partner that isn't there all the time because of their job. There's a lot more balancing of the elements going on the other side of this reading, on the energy of the person that you're dealing with, than with you right now, Virgo loved ones. And so this is a reminder that if you have committed to a partnership wherein you don't get to see each other or spend as much time as you would like to be spending with one another, that you have the strength to pull off a partnership like this. It's innate in you to handle things, to manage affairs on your own. It doesn't mean that you're not partnered, you're not united. It just means that you're capable of, for lack of a better word, holding it down on your own. But interacting with this 4 of Cups here emotionally, sometimes you think that's just boring. But the universe is reminding you, you chose this. And look at how stable and solid it is with these 4s. One more card on balance and heart chakra. Balance and heart chakra. Balance and heart chakra. For Virgo, soulmate journey, June 2019. And we have the Page of Swords. So this is pretty clear here. Balance yourself in your heart, Virgo, or you will be very likely to exchange really cutting words with somebody, something you can't take back. And you know, when you're really upset and negatively in your power, Virgo loved ones, you can be very, very blunt and say some some things that can be hurtful to people who just really don't see it coming. And for you, that comes from a place of fear, not necessarily aggression, because you do have beautiful hearts. You're so devoted to all of your endeavors, to all of your relationships. Doing this heart chakra work is going to ensure that you do not become resentful for having so much independence in this relationship, that it's truly a blessing. And you may not have that physical presence like you wanted, but there is such a strong, strong foundation here, a balancing of all of the energies between the two of you. And balance in this relationship to avoid coming across as being cutting, as being immature or petty or resentful. So here's caution. Do that work. Figure that out. Some clarifiers for solitude and fertility for the person that Virgo's dealing with. And there's the Hermit again. Number 9, double message. They're just going within, and they're really going to find this fertility, this peace, this comfort that's coming from a period of evaluation. They're really going to find that God speaks, that divine inspiration. They're going to find it in this solitude. And maybe with this partnership, maybe this person is gone for work right now or gone for school. What's patience and planning and trapped in fear? And with that, we have the Emperor card. Oh, this is speaking a lot of a commitment. Maybe if not Virgo and the person they're dealing with, there's definitely the masculine energy is definitely on this left side of the reading, whereas the feminine is definitely on the right. Help us clarify choose wisely and foundation and achievements. Choose wisely, foundation and achievements. 7 of Cups again, choose wisely. You know, I think that there is second guessing of this relationship going on with the person that you're dealing with, Virgo. Really, the message that we have is for them to not do that again. Just like the Hermit is protecting this fertility, we really have the choose wisely, the make the right choice. The right choice has been made. There's this beautiful, firm foundation. The right choice has been made. So your person is soul searching to try to come to that conclusion. But this seems to be, for those of you that this is resonating with, this is a very powerful union. Very, very capable of supporting one another. And Virgo, it takes a rare person to be 100% committed in a relationship that involves some kind of physical or emotional distance. And so just realize not all is lost, though there may seem like there are moments of drought. Get back into the little things and be patient, right? Because the space doesn't always last forever. Perhaps if you're reevaluating this connection, just remember that there is beauty in it. There's divine masculine and feminine that are collaborating to build this firm foundation, and that this was a choice that you made. There's lessons being learned in this relationship right now. This partner is teaching you so much, Virgo. Embrace it and be patient and realize that doing this heart chakra work is going to help you heal, help the relationship heal, and ultimately help you to see this person in a different light. All right. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope these messages resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at soulmate_journey. _empath. Thank you so very much. Excuse me. I hope that your month of June is filled with lots of blessings and love, light, and peace. Bye-bye, my Virgo loved ones.